Hey, it's Phoebe, and today I'm flying to Singapore. So today marks the start of a really big adventure for me, and I'm going to tell you all about that in a second. And when we get to Singapore, I'm going to show you my favorite place to eat and a few other spots I like to visit on the day out too. But right now, we got to get to the airport and get checked in for this flight. Let's go. The unthinkable has just happened. I was just upgraded to Singapore Airlines business class. I am absolutely beside myself. So not only are we flying to Singapore today, we're flying Singapore Airlines business class to Singapore. This is like the greatest way to start this trip. So today is actually the start of a really big adventure for me. Usually I go on a trip, I film lots of episodes, and then I come back home to rest and edit. But today, I'm leaving home with no return flight booked and no real plan. I feel like I'm just jumping into the world head first, and I'm just gonna see where it takes me. And honestly, I'm freaking out. I am freaking out. I'm so scared I won't be able to do all my work on the road because I've never traveled and edited at the same time. I'm really nervous because I don't have plans, and I am a person that needs control and plans. I'm worried about money and traveling by myself. Am I going to be scared, lonely, safe? Am I going to meet people? Am I not? Like, can I do this? It's just, my mind is racing, and I have been so anxious all the way to the airport. I'm just freaking out. But you know, I feel like getting this upgrade is a sign that I'm on the right path, and to just keep moving forward and have some trust and faith. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Hello, future waving. Time to turn the pages. Tell me what you're waiting for. New beginning. Hello, open window. Shining through to my soul. I couldn't dream it anymore. New beginning.
Alright, Singapore Airlines is not messing around. Okay, this is what happens in business class. So when you board, they come around with drinks and snacks. Then they ask you what drink you like after takeoff, and they take your meal order. And get this, you've got 4 main courses to choose from, and they all sound so good, it's so hard to choose. Now when your food comes out, guys, it is full silver service. Look at that spread. Now there's an appetizer to start with. They even come around with a fresh bread basket. This garlic bread is so good. And for my main, I got the grilled barramundi with mashed potatoes, veggies, and this delicious sauce. And it is so good. Oh my god, it is like restaurant quality, just hurtling through the sky. Now for dessert, the lovely hostess brought out this tray just chock full of desserts to choose from, and she could see that I was struggling with what to choose, and she was like, just get them all. And I figured that's what you would want me to do, so we're trying them all. Now the raspberry Lamington cheesecake is really good, it's really good, but the strawberry ice cream, oh, that's my favorite. The little kid in me is just so happy to be eating this delicious ice cream and watching movies on this plane right now. I'm just so grateful. This is just the most amazing start to this trip. I cannot believe this is happening to me.
Hello, future waving. Time to turn the pages. Tell me what you're waiting for. Hello, open window. Shining through to my soul. I couldn't dream it anymore.
Whoa, that is the way to travel. That was so great. I got the tastiest little nap for myself because the seat leads into a full flat bed. So I just caught up on a few essential hours that I really needed. Now we have arrived in Singapore, and I have 2 essential tips for you. 1, I got my eSIM sorted before I left home, so I'm connected, I'm ready to go. Number 2, if you are going to enter Singapore, you have to do an electronic arrival card now, which includes a health declaration. So make sure you do that. It's just going to make it a lot easier to get through. Now, while I'm in Singapore, I'm actually going to be staying with my dad. He lives here. I used to live in Singapore. I love it. So what I'm going to do is get through customs, get my bag, meet my dad, go home, and then tomorrow we're going out. We're going to have a great day around Singapore. I'm actually going to take you to some of my favorite places. Except it's not morning, it's 11:37, which means it's time for lunch. And I'm gonna be super duper selfish today, and I'm going to my favorite place in Singapore to eat my all-time favorite meal. This is my number 1. Let's go.
Online, I get ready. Feeling too trippy, get it cracking like a levy. I'ma show 'em all how to party if they let me. Cue the countdown and release the confetti. The party don't start till I get there. Sit us all in the rest and it ain't fair. I've been waiting on this moment my whole life. Yeah, give me my crown if it's just right. You make it look good. Watch yourself, huh? Yeah, you make it look good. Don't let it watch yourself, huh? 'Cause you make it look good. Watch this.
I'm tired and I made a mistake. I normally say paper masala dosa, but I just said masala dosa, so it's come out and it looks a little flat. If you order the paper one, that's the better one. It's like a big round doodad. It's like a big lentil flour kind of a pancake, like a big crepe, and they stuff it full of all these beautiful curry potatoes. It's so good. That's my all-time favorite one. Like I said it wrong. And I've got a different one, but we're going to try this one and see if this one's just as good. Now it was $7.30 for the coffee, the dosa, bargain. It's still delicious. This is my absolute favorite thing to eat in Singapore, and this is my favorite place to get it. If you come to Singapore and you come to Kamala Villas and you order this and you eat this and I'm in Singapore, there's a good chance I'll be here too. So I'll see you here. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little upset I ordered wrong. I'm kicking myself. I have never done that, but it's a good excuse to go back. And now that I've got that obscene craving out of the way, I'm gonna show you a few other really great spots around Little India that you might want to visit when you're here. Let's go.
Everybody else gets so I can feel it.
Singapore, there are two methods I recommend. One is Grab, because there's no Uber, but just make sure you download the app and add your payment method before you leave home. And the second is the public transport system. It's so good, it's safe, it's reliable, and it's super affordable. Make sure you get an EasyLink card like this. They're really easy to pick up. You just preload some money on it, and then you can tap on and off buses, trains, a lot of them. And you can also use this at some mini marts and McDonald's and stuff like that. They're awesome. Now we're gonna go and do a little bit of shopping because I have some things I need to pick up, and there's one place in particular I go when I need some just really easy, cheap shopping. Let's go.
I wanna serve it to you. The days you've gotten me through. If only I could change. I wouldn't be this way. The lows, the highs, the way you glow. You change your mind, you free your soul. Feel that vibe like the summertime lightning. Living without you feels like dying. I don't wanna be alone. If you're with me, come on with me. Got the whole world singing with me. I don't wanna be alone. I know there's something to say for how this feeling will fade. Oh, how I wish you would stay until the end of my days. The lost.
Alright, not only is Bugis Street super crowded, it's also super touristy. And I don't care, I come here with a really specific purpose. And that is why I need to get those really just cheap, easy items that I can't get anywhere else. There's also some cool food you can try as well if you want to give it a go.
Running free, not holding back. With all my heart, with every breath, I got a fire, gotta let it out. Can you feel the power? Can you hear the sound? Can you feel the power? Can you hear the sound? Hello, future waving. Time to turn the pages. Tell me what you're waiting for. New beginning. Hello, open window. Shining through to my soul. I couldn't dream it anymore. New beginning. Get ready, ready. New beginning. Get ready, ready. New beginning. Running free, not holding back. With all my heart, with every breath, I got a fire, gotta let it out. Can you feel the power? Can you hear the sound? Hello, future waving. Time to turn the pages. Tell me what you're waiting for. New beginning.
I really like coming down here to Bayfront. It's just a really nice spot to go for a walk. You get an amazing view, especially if it's not overcast. Although if the sun was out, it would be extremely, extremely hot. So I am a little bit happy that it's overcast. The thing to note about Singapore though is that it is tropical, so you might get a torrential downpour in the afternoons, which is why I always recommend you carry an umbrella. And if it does rain, don't let that completely ruin your day. Just accept that it might rain and be a little bit rough for an hour or two, but usually it ends up clearing up again.
It's my new beginning. Hello, future waving. Time to turn the pages. Tell me what you're waiting for. Hello, open window. Shining through to my soul. I couldn't dream it anymore.
Alright, it is about to rip down rain. There's been like big lightning right behind me. I think that's my sign to get home. It's just about time for my dad to finish work, so I think I might call him and meet up with him and get a lift home. I hope you've enjoyed this first day in Singapore. It's a very selfish day for me, doing whatever I wanted to do. So next week, I'm going to show you some more things that you might want to do. We'll go check out some more places and eat some more food. And with that, that brings this week's episode to a close. I really hope you've enjoyed it. Now, if you don't already, be sure to subscribe right now so you never miss a single episode, and say hello in the comments below. I hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you with a brand new episode next week. Love ya.